That was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have
Corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
Okay, my name is Sipo. Stay in Phillipi and I work as an architect, like drawing plans, building plans, all that stuff.
My name is Nzika and I'm staying in Delft. Currently, I'm unemployed.
I'm Nwabi Samta, I'm staying in Phillipi, I'm unemployed.
I'm Malbongo Chaka, I am unemployed.
Pamela Pupu, and I'm 36 years old and I'm working as a community-based worker for Ikamvala Bantu, looking after all the vulnerable children and orphans. In the townships there is there is a lot of poverty and all of that, and when the child is getting hungry at home it becomes a problem because he had seen or she had seen some other people are having nice things like nice techies their parents can't afford, and even herself can't afford because she don't have or he don't have job. Then later on he decided to be like he thought like go and do some stealing from the shops, and that's the other thing that we are facing here in the townships.
As you know, guys, like jobs are scarce and a lot of people, we struggle at school, and when you go out there, they want like experienced people, you see, and some of us are not experienced. That's why you can't like find proper jobs, like say that you are working and you have your way of earning a living, you see. Something like that.
And there's one thing that I've just experienced in a way. I had never experienced the thing of having no job before. So now I'm just in another position that I'm unemployed. Therefore, and it's kind of difficult, very difficult to have a job. You apply, it depends if they will shortlist you for an interview or no. And it's something that's stressing time and again, particularly if you've been working before, just because you've got debts that you have to settle, and at the end of the day, you are someone who is so frustrated. Yeah.
I've made my grade 12 in 2006 and I failed it. On 2007, I'm going to training cashier course. I've tried to get some job, but I didn't get it until now.
In case of the matriculants, you will always find a problem there. We don't have the infrastructure which is enough. Particularly, I could talk about the rural areas and some of the schools locally. You'll find that if we need to do an experiment, it's something that will put a colossus over there, and we'll just have to talk that as a theory, though they said before that it's an experiment. There's no infrastructure, there are no proper schools, and at the end of the day they are expecting to say they are expecting the marks to have a higher percentage of the pass rate, of which it's kind of impossible for me.
Because I hate Makuri. I get them so much. They sell something over the road with a less price. They rob our phones. They keep the paper like abortion. I hate that thing, man. I know.
I don't like them because when you lose your phone, when they steal the phone can be blocked, but they can make the phone work. They've got magics. I don't know. Really, I don't know how do they do that thingy, you know? Because your phone, you can block your phone, but they will open. You can, you get the phone from the street, the phone wants security code, but you won't throw away that phone. You'll make a plan to give to them. They will take off that security code, you know? They help themselves anyway.
When we talk about Nigerians, we're talking about every person who's with black skin anyway. It could be a Kenyan, Malawian, and everyone. It's just that we regard them with we tie them with the same belt anyway. You know, just because they look alike.
But they're different.
Yeah, but in case of the jobs and other things, I think the employers are the ones who are creating that, just because they are exploiting the South Africans in favor of those people. I do believe anyway, just because they are saving for themselves anyway, just because no one is always willing to give out money, but on the other side anyway, they are creating I would say, the conflict between the two. Just because we as South Africans, we won't like the fact that those people are coming from outside and they are working, we are not working. Hence, we are the ones who are belonging in this South Africa. You know.
In our domestic work, when if you say no, I can't make the bed, they can do all the domestic all the work in the houses of the where we normally work. They can do everything, even if it's a man. He can do all the work that we normally do. That is the other problem, and they can survive. Let's say, if the boss say, "I will give you 1,600 per month to clean my house from Monday to Friday," they accept that, which is wrong. So that when you say no, at least if you can give me 2,500, then your boss says no, you can go, because he knows that he will get the query, so that he can do that job with 1,500.
I only see them in roadside selling their stuff. I don't think they are taking our jobs. I'm talking about Zimbabweans. I don't know much about Nigerians.
They do take our jobs, but at the very same time, I would say they are the one who create crime, because unemployed guys, they tend to steal our things, like our goods, like cell phones and stuff. Go and sell to them, and you give them cheap. Maybe you sell my phone at 20 rands. You see, that's how crime grows. It's because of them. Especially the Somalians. The Somalians, they open their shops, sell their things. They don't rob anyone.
We are jealous of them, I must say, because they can make these stands to put the pots, you know. We don't, if we can work together, I think there will be no jealous for us, so that they can show us how to do, but they can't do. They can't show us that because they think it's their talent, like opening the phones and take off those security code. They won't get the money. If they can show us how to make these things, we can work together, you know. That will be good for us.
You can find that, as Pam has just mentioned, those people are good at hand. And they've got knowledge, in terms of these electrical things and other things. And we don't have those kind of skills. And we don't know how to get those, where to get them. Just because if we really need those in ourselves, we have to pay a lot of money to the universities and technical colleges, of which we don't have that kind of amount. So I think that's where the problem is. And at the end of the day, we have to be jealous in a way that we know that we are the ones who are native to this land, of which they're supposed to go to their places and have their own thing, you know.
But there is that thing that I'm white, I'm a colored, so I don't have to be in a black person, you know. We can be friends, go out together. But anyway, I've got one friend called Anna Barnes. Anna doesn't differ her from me, because she also told herself that I'm also a black. I say, Aisuka, you are not a black man, you are Malawena. Aisuka, I say, hey, I'm also a black. So that's my friend, that's real my friend, and I'm proud of her. But the other ones who can go out, but there is that thing that she's a colored, I'm a black, you know. But anyway, that's the way it is.
They do have that element, of which recently I was working for the NGO, of which there's nothing like that. Everyone is in an equal platform anyway. So, but if you go outside, Like I remember some other day, I went to Pick n Pay to purchase something anyway. So when I was there, like it's just that I can't remember exactly what was it all about. But I ended up saying to the lady, "No, you know what? You are not better than myself. I'm earning 3 times more than you can earn." Of which, at the end of the day, I knew that it was kind of sarcastic, but I was kind of upset the way she treated me. Just because some other times they do have that tendency. If I might come anyway, you'll find that she could not bother with myself. But if a white person could come, she could just go there without asking who was here first. You know, I think it's one of the things anyway. I think maybe racism is one of the things that we do have as people in general.
Because I remember one day, I don't want to mention the name because she's one of them who's here with us. She don't stop. She starts on Friday until Monday. But I remember one day when she was drunk, and then the electricity goes off, and then they'd seen one guy just walking across the road, and he was drunk. The thing they had done, they were 3. They break the bottles and they attack that guy. And you know what? And you know, a child can mess outside, but the case comes in the house. And my aunt was very upset because she has to pay 750 for that blood, that mess they had done on the street. Because of that drunk. Because when you are drunk, you feel like you are great and no one can defeat you. And then you just do whatever, unnecessary things. Then tomorrow you recognize, oh, I was wrong, but you had done it already. I think drinking is not nice.
I've experienced something like, you know, gays. One of them was here and he called me and I came to him and I listened, and he was quiet, and I thought, no, he's just fooling me, and and I went outside. when I came back, he was like busy touching me all over, and I asked him, why are you doing this? And he said he loves me. I said, no man, I'm not a gay. And he kept on doing it. And I was drunk by then. Then I clapped him. He tried to fight. I beat him and he ran away. Then I'm coming to that point that she said that you can beat someone, then go to the police. You see, gays do unnecessary stuff. Because I'm not a gay, how come he come and like, that is like sexual harassment.
Maybe you are in the house and you fight with your husband, then you go to the police. They jump over to come and fetch your husband without recognizing that that thing you are doing is wrong. Because the thing I did notice, when the man, maybe your husband, go and report what you are doing in the house to him, to the police, they just laugh at him. Why do they do that? They think the man is stupid. Only they come when we go and report that my husband is taking advantage of me, he's beating me. But sometimes the police must also listen to the men when they go and report what the women are doing to them.
I believe not everyone is doing what he was told at home, but there are things whereby you'll just have to integrate, taking from your experiences, at the same time what you've been told before by your parents.
Oh, my dream is to have a better life than this one I've got, like nice car, beautiful house, and stay nice with my baby.
My dreams, I want to be a businessman, and my big house, everything for me.
My dream is to have a house, a family, and to afford.
My dream is to have a job and buy me some house.
My dream, I want to be DJ, having my own equipment, just playing around. Yeah.
My dream is like to have to be a successful businessman and to cater for my family.